2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Arnold Palmer Invitational is about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this third round action. Hi everyone, Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam. And Rich, this player's trailing. Do they have to really step it up and get it going today?
Well, I tell you what, they've gotten a lot out of their game up to this point in time. They're either going to have to get more out of it, but if they continue playing the way they are and the short game fails them, let's face it, they're going to go tumbling down the leaderboard.
Today's promising to be an exciting one, so let's get straight into the action.
Yeah, that one will play.
This shot here from about 240 yards. Going with the 6-iron here.
That one's headed right and staying right.
That was never really a comfortable shot for them, was it? Let's see if we can get this one up and down for par. Wow, that almost went in the hole. A par putt on the table. Looking good. Starting the round at even par.
That's a rock solid par right there.
And all of them are chasing Tiger once again as we move to the next. Let's see what happens here on the second hole. Opting for the 6-iron.
This one headed in the wrong direction, out to the right.
Not a bad approach, that one, up onto the green. A couple of putts from there, and that'll be a pretty good hole. Always nice to have a birdie putt. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Job done. Let's head to the next. No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. Let's see what happens here at the third hole.
There's a lot of intimidating tee shots on this golf course, Luke. This could be number one. Water down the left-hand side, you obviously want no part of, but if you miss it right in the rough, that is very gnarly and nasty to come out of. The green works away from the player, moving from right to left. The miss is out to the right, but watch out. It's awfully quick coming down that green. Don't chip it or putt it in the water.
Looks to be going with the 6-iron.
All right, we're going with an extra club here. Justin Thomas, he looks like he's having an absolute blast out there today. That was a fantastic shot into this green.
Ooh. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole. Looks good off the blade. And as they leave that hole, Rich, you'd imagine a little bit frustrated after such a great shot in. He's currently sitting in 4th place. This hole is a par 5.
Yes, Luke, you got out of bounds on the right-hand side that shouldn't come into play for the players, but those bunkers down the left-hand side certainly will. If you get a good tee shot away and you find the fairway, the second shot uphill to this par 5, you can reach, but still lots of trouble lurking around this green.
Great shot. Second shot here on the 4th. Well played, mate. And here we are with the third shot.
Well struck. Here's a chance to get to 12 under.
Oh, that was such a good stroke.
Ooh, right by the hole.
And that should secure the par on this one.
Now 7 shots behind after that.
We have a par 4 on this one.
Wonderfully played.
And he's down there.
Setting up here from about 140 yards.
This should play.
Well, that certainly makes putting a lot easier when you can hit a shot like that. A 7-footer right here. And that will drop in for birdie. Our current leader is up by a whopping 7 shots now. It's time to attack a short par 5. Attaboy, good shot. Time for the second shot here at the 6th. Yeah, you hit a beauty, didn't you? And this shot here coming up from around 130 yards. This one looks just a fraction too long to me. Great ball striking. It's a thing of beauty.
It's amazing to see how good this player is in full flow.
It's tracking. The putt drops, and that's back-to-back birdies.
2 in a row there, Luke, getting their groove on.
Nicely played. Moving on up the leaderboard now after that hole. We have a par 3 on this one.
Finally, you have a green that pitches back towards you ever so slightly, Luke, but still coming into it with a good 6-5 iron from 195 yards. It's still a difficult task to get it close.
This is from miles away. Ouch, that hurts. Yeah, that looked to be a bit of a misread. And this one is for his par.
That's a good putt to make, that one.
Sitting at -13 for the tournament. Welcome to this hole. It's a par 4.
Love this tee shot here, Luke. The fairway camber's pretty good from right to left, kicking the golf ball towards that bunker. So make sure to take one less club off this tee. From there, you make sure that you take enough club for your second shot to carry the front edge. If not, that golf ball will come falling back off the green into the drink.
Taking aim from around 240 yards out here. Going with the 6 iron here. This one might roll into the rough. Getting ready to play their third. Well, this would be a great par putt if he can make this. That one had eyes for it the whole way.
And a very familiar sight, Tiger Woods on top of the leaderboard.
Now on the tee of a long par 4. Handy effort, that one. This is the second shot here on the 9th hole. And here we are with the third shot. There's part of about 6 feet coming up.
An important par save.
Well done. This is the transition point of the round, making the turn, heading for home. How do you rate this player's performance so far?
Well, it's been great watching this player get the best of their rival, but still a long way to go until the end of this tournament. Let's see how it shakes out.
Oh, well struck. This drive's heading for the fairway in my eyes. And what's in front of them there, Henny?
Setting up here from about 180 yards.
Opting for the 6-iron.
And he's safely on the green.
Slim chance for a birdie, but in all reality, 2-putt for par would be just fine.
Oh, so close. Didn't quite have the right stuff there.
Putting for a par here. Nice little putt to hole, that one.
Our current leader is enjoying a 7-stroke advantage. Teeing off here at the 11th. This one looks to be heading for the sanctuary of the fairway. Looks to be going with the 6-iron. That's inside the house of opportunity.
Already made a few birdies today, and this is another good look.
Oh, just missed.
A par putt awaits. The putt drops, and we're moving on.
Let's head to the 12th hole, shall we? Well, on the tee now, coming off for par. Chance to pipe one up the middle. That one's heading down Broadway. Oh, well played. Getting ready to play their third. That's a terrific shot and sets up a birdie opportunity here at the 12th. Good opportunity here to move into a tie for third. Was on a good line. Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. Oh, Rich, is there anything more disappointing setting up what you'd think is a makeable birdie putt, but unfortunately not able to convert? Oh, good drive. That one should find the fairway. This shot coming from around the 150-yard marker.
Oh, I guess they're seeing something I'm not. They're going with less club here. Interesting.
Not bad. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 22 feet from the cup.
Just didn't drop. An opportunity to make a par here.
And the entire field looks up at that familiar sight and sees the name of Tiger Woods on top.
All right, getting into our final stretch. Time to tee off here at the 14th.
This is such a difficult hole because this tee shot lines you up over on the left-hand side where you'll find those bunkers. But if you bail out to the right, well, now you're running into a low area that you have a pretty difficult chip shot to a green that historically is the firmest and fastest on this golf course.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Oh, wouldn't that have been nice?
This putt for par here.
Good looking putt. And in it goes for the par. Currently 13 under for the event. Time to take a look at what this par 4 might be in order.
Strong par 4, dog legs from left to right. Don't miss it out to the right in that bunker. Not only are you hitting your second shot out of the trap, but also you've got some magnolia trees to deal with. This is a very difficult fairway to find because that fairway does chase away from you just over that bunker. This is a very strong par 4.
Playing from around 230 yards. Going with the 6-iron here. Not sure if that's how they drew it up.
And coming up well short.
And here we are with the third shot.
Well done. That takes the pressure off the putt. That's a chip to be proud of.
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
Now with the honour on a par 5. They've played nicely, but no wins next to their name.
Couple of top 5s so far this year, Luke, but hasn't gotten the W yet, but it's close.
Oh, well done. Getting ready to play their third. Oh, this one's right down the pipe. That was special. 3 feet to go here to the hole.
Right over the spot they were looking at.
And he finds himself in a tie for third.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
Opting for the 6-iron. And not a bad approach. He'll be putting.
There's a long way, but I tell you what, I've seen it happen before, so there's a chance.
This is on a stupendous line.
That was a gallant attempt. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. Our current leader is up by a whopping 7 shots now. A long par 4 this hole.
It does. This is actually a semi-blind tee shot. There's a mound down the right-hand side of the fairway where you can't see the golf balls land, so players won't know whether they found the fairway or missed it right or even out on the left-hand side. Most iconic moments in all of golf, in my mind's eye, Robert Gomez holding his second shot here back in 1990 to claim the title.
Looks to be going with the 6-iron. And here we are with the 3rd shot. A good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole. That's frustrating. This next putt is for bogey. The round now in the books. Good luck next time. And as this round comes to a close, he finds himself in 4th.
Same to you, Luke. See you tomorrow.
On behalf of Rich Beam and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for joining us. See you next time. PGA Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Arnold Palmer Invitational is about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this final round action.
Luke Elvey here with Rich Beam in the booth, and Rich, it's the final round in this one. What's our next player dealing with as they start their round?
Final round, they're in the top 5, but let's face it, their golf hasn't been stellar this week. It's been good, but not stellar. That's what the leaders in front of them are doing, stellar golf. So this player really needs to make something happen going in this final round if they have any hope to win.
I'm looking forward to today, that's for sure.
Oh, that's piped. That's heading down the runway.
Penny, what have they got in front of them here?
Yeah, the breeze ruffling their shirt, hitting their back. It's going to be tough to control the distance here.
Going with the 6-iron here.
Going for less club here.
High quality shot, that one, right next to the hole.
Oh, you love to see those shots land. What a play.
Sitting at -14 now for the event. Now on the tee after a birdie, fired up and ready for more. Opting for the 6-iron. Any bounce to the left here would be helpful. Yeah, nicely played. And this putt is for a big 2 on the scorecard. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Well, it's a bit disappointing. Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here.
This is what they have left for a par.
Nothing to sweat over that one. Well hold.
Tiger Woods back in his familiar spot, currently in top spot.
Teeing off here at the third hole.
There's a lot of intimidating tee shots on this golf course, Luke. This could be number one. Water down the left-hand side, you obviously want no part of, but if you miss it right in the rough, that is very gnarly and nasty to come out of. The green works away from the player, moving from right to left. The miss is out to the right, but watch out. It's awfully quick coming down that green. Don't chip it or putt it in the water.
Pretty good shot there.
Okay, Henny. What's he looking at with this putt?
The perfect leave. Uphill, can be firm.
Ouch, that hurts. An opportunity to make their par. And after that performance, they'll stay right where they are in the standings. Welcome to the tee at this par 5 hole.
Yes, Luke, you got out of bounds on the right-hand side. That shouldn't come into play for the players, but those bunkers down the left-hand side certainly will. If you get a good tee shot away and you find the fairway, the second shot uphill to this par 5, you can reach, but still lots of trouble lurking around this green.
Time for the second shot here at the 4. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
This is down breeze, so it's going to be tough to stop it on this green. Clubbing up, smart. Got to control it though. Let's see.
A quality shot, that. Just taking a look at this one, Rich. Do you think it's makeable?
Luke, I just don't see this happening. I tell you, I'd love to see this player prove me wrong, though.
Oh, what a super shot. He's currently sitting in third. Now on the tee, fresh off a birdie, a great opportunity to build on that momentum.
The tempo there was exquisite.
This shot from about 190 yards out.
Breeze coming right into his melon.
Should find the green here. Good shot there. A putt here to move to 16 under par.
All right, guys, this for 2 birdies in a row.
Oh, that had eyes for it. Lovely shot.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
And as we move along, it's Tiger on top of the leaderboard.
I'm pretty sure this player will be buoyed by that birdie back at the last. Let's see if they can deliver another one. Oh, that was pure. Is this player going to get their first win of the season, Rich?
Multiple top 5s this year. I guarantee a win at some point in the year.
Nicely done.
Taking aim from about 170 yards.
Wind coming right at him.
Looks to be going with the 6-iron. Wow, what happened there?
Gotta believe the wind affected the golf ball there.
And here we are with their 4th. That's a wonderfully played chip shot there.
Judging it beautifully.
And down it goes. Let's head to the next. Let's see what happens here on the 7th.
Finally, you have a green that pitches back towards you ever so slightly, Luke, but still coming into it with a good 6-5 iron from 195 yards. It's still a difficult task to get it close.
Not a bad play, that one. What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
Can't be too aggressive here. Take your medicine and move on. This is down the hill.
And that's their 4th birdie of the day. Look who's stalking us all on top of the leaderboard. It's Tiger Woods. And coming off the birdie, they'll be proud of themselves, a chance to keep it rolling.
Love this tee shot here, Luke. The fairway camber's pretty good from right to left, kicking the golf ball towards that bunker. So make sure to take one less club off this tee. From there, you make sure that you take enough club for your second shot to carry the front edge. If not, that golf ball will come falling back off the green into the drink.
What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Straight back up into the breeze. Going to be a tough one.
Going with the 6-iron here. This one needs to kick left. And this putt to move into a tie for second. That's disappointing. 8 feet to the cup.
Oh, that's a clutch par.
He's currently tied for 3rd. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round.
That tee shot looks pretty good.
Second shot here on the 9th. Getting ready to play their 3rd.
Next shot straight back into the teeth of the wind.
Playing their 4th shot. Ooh, that almost went down. 5 feet coming up to the cup. Not a bad line, this. That limits the damage. Unfortunately, moving down the leaderboard, that's not the direction to be heading. Welcome to the tee of a par 4.
Players have looked at this hole differently over the years. It used to be just a layup shy of that bunker down the right-hand side. But with a favorable wind, we're seeing a lot more players take out driver and take it over that bunker, leaving a very short second to a green that is slightly elevated.
And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Setting up here from about 165 yards.
Opting for the 6-iron.
Needs a little ground help to the left.
Yeah, not a bad effort, that one. Up onto the green and a chance to hole your putt. Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this. Ooh, right by the hole.
In she goes. Let's head to the next. And a par 4 awaits at this next hole.
Eight days a week, that rhythm works.
Second shot here on the 11th. Looks to be going with the 6-iron.
This needs just a little work to the left-hand side.
That's just inside the range.
Outside chance for birdie here, Luke.
Standing over this one, and it's a very long putt.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today.
Ooh. He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it.
And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. Teeing off here on the 12th hole.
That's a tad disappointing, isn't it?
This one is heading towards the nasty stuff. Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
And here we are with the third shot.
Straight downwind. Tough to put a lot of spin on it and hold the green.
The perfect wind swing. Nice and easy.
4 feet to the cup.
Little birdie look in here.
And a very familiar sight. Tiger Woods on top of the leaderboard. We've arrived at a par 4 hole. This one from about 160 yards out.
Breeze straight into him.
Going with the 6-iron here. That might be one club too many. That's tidy.
Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Setting up this putt 27 feet from the cup. This for back-to-back birdies.
That'll be a good result. I know it didn't go down, but it just a tap in awaits. And the entire field looks up at that familiar sight and sees the name of Tiger Woods on top.
This one's a par 3.
This is such a difficult hole because this tee shot lines you up over on the left-hand side where you'll find those bunkers. But if you bail out to the right, well, now you're running into a low area that you have a pretty difficult chip shot to a green that historically is the firmest and fastest on this golf course.
Ooh, a 9-foot chance here.
Yep, tracking nicely.
Gee, that's good playing. 6 birdies in a round.
And all of them are chasing Tiger once again as we move to the next. Next up is this par 4 hole.
Strong par 4, dog legs from left to right. Don't miss it out to the right in that bunker. Not only are you hitting your second shot out of the trap, but also you've got some magnolia trees to deal with. This is a very difficult fairway to find because that fairway does chase away from you just over that bunker. This is a very strong par 4.
Time now to play the second shot on the 15th hole. Getting ready to play their third.
That dog will hunt.
Putting for a par now. That's pretty tidy. Yeah, good job. Nice par. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard after that effort. This hole is a par 5.
This player needs to make it happen and now. They don't need a birdie. They need an eagle.
That's not what they hoped for. I'm definite about that.
Henny, I'm sure you've got a better look of that lie.
Well, it's a little deeper into the rough, but it's sitting nicely.
This shot is about 140 yards out.
The breeze is moving left to right up there.
Opting for the 6-iron. Well, that was overclubbed. And that was a bit of a misfire.
Not too sure what they were thinking. Too much club.
Time now for the 4th shot. Well, a lovely opportunity to save par here.
Looking good.
That gets the job done.
He's in a share of 3rd place. Teeing off here on the 17th hole.
This hole causes more stress for the players, I think, than any other hole on the golf course, with possibly the exception of number 3. This green is nearly impossible to find as it is so firm historically through the years. You find the green, you make your 3, and you're smiling earlobe to earlobe.
A chance now from the bunker for an up and down. That's on the green, but still a fair way from the hole.
And a par putt awaits him.
And in she goes. That's a good save.
Bunkered off the tee, wasn't able to find the green, but saves the par with that putt.
Well, it's come down to this, the final hole. Welcome to the 18th.
It does. This is actually a semi-blind tee shot. There's a mound down the right-hand side of the fairway where you can't see the golf balls land, so players won't know whether they found the fairway or missed it right, or even out on the left-hand side. Most iconic moments in all of golf, in my mind's eye, Robert Gomez holding his 2nd shot here back in 1990 to claim the title.
That one's headed left. Didn't quite have the right stuff there.
Wind is absolutely swirling in this part of the golf course.
And here we are with their 4th. Wonderful effort.
Saving one there after being all over the parking lot, chipping in for the par.
Well, that's worth reviewing. Let's roll the videotape.
Yeah, Seve would be envious of this one. What a chip in.
And Henny, no win for this player, but they set a goal and accomplished it by performing better than their rival. They've got to be pleased with taking down Justin Thomas.
Oh, that's right, Luke. This player challenged JT and beat him. That takes a lot of confidence, but also a lot of skill to pull off. Congratulations to them.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Helvey. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow.
Thank you.